last but not least, what's in the fridge? Good question. I don't want to keep this open too long. That's not mine. That's a probiotic, but I don't take it. Alright, real quick, because I don't want to kill, you know, electricity is fragile. I have some cooked potatoes. That's a Stokes sweet potato, which is purple, because in Stokes, North Carolina, they have created this sweet potato that's so high antioxidant. That's my lunch later, or dinner. But so high antioxidant that it's 3 times the amount of antioxidant power as a blueberry. So blueberries, purple, super good for you. Anthocyanins, polyphenols, those sweet potatoes, oh man, like top notch. You want to live forever, you gotta eat sweet potatoes. Another thing is, look at the Okinawan diet, because the blue zone, yeah. But they, like 64% of their traditional diet is sweet potatoes, and last night for dinner, I ate like 3. Like just, so, it's so good. But I recommend the Japanese sweet potato, because it's like candy, and it's like fudge. I'd almost say I couldn't get sick of them, but last night I got a little sick of them, so I don't know if I'm going to eat the other ones today. In that glass jar, there's some sauteed beet greens, because they're nasty raw, and you just got to cook them, but they're actually more, and you see there's beets next to it, they're actually more nutritious than the actual beet. Think about a beet, it's just like this like starch containing thing hanging out in the soil. Things that hang out in the sun all day, and they have to like deal with that, they're like, oh my god, but I have all these defense systems. You want those defense systems, so you want what is exposed to the light, and that's beet greens, of course, green leafy vegetables. You think about how frail lettuce is? It's sitting in the sun all day. I know like 20-year-olds that can't sit in the sun all day. But with those beets, I'm going to juice them probably later, because it's the bomb. And why do you want to have beets? Where's the time? Okay, we're fine. Beets are so good for like it's like liver food. It helps with detoxification, because your liver is your detox unit. Love it. You know, I mean, we're exposed to so many crazy things right now. It's like chemical companies are spouting up out of nowhere. So baby that liver and drink fresh beet juice, because you gotta drink fresh juice. If you don't, I mean, like that juicer, come on, man. The spout's like yay big, so I have to cut everything a little tiny. But when you make juice, you want the enzymes, you want all the nutrients from it, and something like the centrifuging juicers, like Jack LaLanne and most, you know, if you have a juicer under $150, you gotta drink that juice fast, because it's going to basically become lifeless within like 10 minutes. So beet juice, you buy a big old thing and you drink it and you're like, yay, I've done myself good. There's no life in that juice. You have to juice yourself if you're going to. Onward! That jar is filled with water. Oh, we got these little kefir drinks the other day at work. They're doing demos. They're delicious. Probiotics. You know you need them in your gut. I got a zucchini that's about to turn. Got to eat that. So I'm going to cook that zucchini with those onions over there with that whole clove of garlic. I got some habanero sauce. It's organic. I have some fermented beets in that pouch. And in here, it's like a little surprise. It's like everything I'm going to juice over the next 2 days. So I think like crazy carrots, probably lemon. There's a turmeric root in there. There's a big old thing of ginger. And there's probably, there's a whole thing of celery in there, because I hate celery. Thanks a lot, Mom. You like tortured me with it as a child. I really hate celery, but that's the great thing about juicing. That's the reason I got a juicer. It's still running? Yes. Is because there's a lot of vegetables that I know are really good for me, but I don't like them. You know what you used to do to me? I would be like, you know when you have a nice tuna fish sandwich? Okay, we're gonna, because I am, you know, we're trying to stay away from meat. So let's say, what was another thing she'd stick stupid celery in? Deviled eggs also. But you know what I mean, is that when let's say you're having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and all of a sudden there's like a weird crunch. I'm not talking crunchy peanut butter, I'm talking like a nasty crunch. When you want smooth, you keep it smooth. Don't go putting in celery bits in there. So I'm going to juice the celery with good things like ginger, carrots, those beets. Oh, it's going to be so good. And I'm going to feel awesome. And if you're watching this, you're invited over within the next hour to help me drink it. That's it. That's all I got. So that's it for this weekend. Everybody have an awesome Memorial Day, and I'll see you next time. I'm actually moving next week, so the pantry's gonna look the same, but maybe in a different order.